After the Mechanist, we've put this one off for a bit because I was having fun doing various quests, but I think it's time to clean up this particular quest line. So we just did a quick defense on Somerville. We're going to drop a load of legendary weapons and gear off at Sanctuary, as usual. And then we are going to go and teach the Mechanist a lesson about not sending robots after helpless people. Hopefully the game sound will be a bit louder tonight. I might actually just test that. Bear with me. After helpless people. Hopefully the game sound will be a bit louder tonight. I might actually just test that. Bear with me. After helpless people. Yeah, that sounds better. Alright. Come on. Let's get this load screen out of the way so we can go kill him. Alright, here we are. What have you got? Oh, there you are, Ada.
Hey.
Give me all this stuff. I don't want you carrying it because we are going Mechanist hunting. Cryolator can go in there. Pipe pistol can go in there. Mighty flamer. Right. Yep. 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 That's everything that I'm not actually using. Can't dump the Silver Shroud gear because it won't actually let you put it down. What have we got that's heavy? We don't need 99 water. We'll just take 30 with us. I'll sell the rest when we get back. There we go. You can go in there. You don't weigh anything, that's fine. Right. Have I got any junk on me? No, I don't. Right, good. Okay, and we are going to take, I think, we're going to take the XO1 suit. Get a fusion core that's actually partly used already. Yeah, that'll do. We're going to war. We need a decent suit of war armor.
Don't much care for Geneva. That place is nothing but trouble.
Oh yeah. We're looking pretty bad. Haha. Time to go teach some robots a lesson. Now we already scouted the location in a previous video, so we already know where we need to go. We have Ada fitted with the MSAT that will let us into the Mechanist's lair. That's a minor step. You just have to equip the MSAT at a robot crafting bench. We did that earlier as well. So now the mission is infiltrate the Mechanist's lair and take him to task for his evil ways. And here it is. The Robco, what does it say? Robco Sales and Service Center. Come on, Ada. Let's go. I am going to teach you a lesson for your evil. Although, in all honesty, I expect Ada to absolutely muller anything we meet, because she's a beast. But in my XO1, I am also the beast. Plus, I'm using a troubleshooting high-powered sniper rifle. I think it's a 50 cal. What is this weapon I'm using? Where's it gone? Yeah, troubleshooter's 0.50. So it hits robots like a truck. It's marvellous. Alright, let's get exploring. Functional workstation. Huh, okay.
Judging from all this dust, we could be the first to visit this place in quite a while.
Quite possible. A personalised home computer for the whole family to enjoy. Keep track of activities and tasks and maintain privacy by adding passwords. Mum. Dad. No. Timmy. No. So actually, we'll just check the last one just in case, but it's just an experimental thing. Does your pad need charging?
Yeah.
All right then.
Because it's up to one
Okay. Watch cartoons while I charge your pad then. Sorry about this, folks. These are the trials of being a parent. There we go. Right, so nothing on that computer. Just the usual Robco sales banter. Anything on this one? Stop multiple errors detected. The most reliable client terminal ever developed. And it promptly breaks down. Hilarious. Those messages, I'm fairly certain, are actual genuine messages from other companies, so it appears that Robco's terminals are pulling emails from all over the place. Future of gaming has arrived. Impress your friends with the new Robco RX 9000. This terminal features an upgraded processor and cutting-edge graphics. Please see a sales associate for a compatible game demo tape. So, no game in that one. Boo! Fix, fiddle, boo. Okay, so these are the actual Robco. Let's have a look. No. 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 Oh, that's interesting. So it's got one likeness. So Armed has none. Brass has 2. Raze has none. Witch has 1. But what? That makes no sense. No, because Armed has this. There we go. Duh. It's the R. God, I'm stupid. Announcements. As a reminder, all Robco Sales and Service Centre employees adhere to the following standards of conduct. There will be no tampering with any shipments labelled RB2851. I believe all employees are aware of what our typical shipments look like. Any so-called accidental opening of these shipments will not be tolerated and result in immediate termination. Followed extensive questioning by our friends downstairs. Who are our friends downstairs, I wonder? Employees are expected to wear official name tags. Name tags should be highly visible and attached to the top right corner of your uniform. Please wear your proper name tag and no swapping. Customers, friends and family are no longer allowed in the back service area. Ooh. Service requests. Henrietta Blanche claims her terminal just suddenly stopped working. She's getting the default error message, said it started crashing over time and now won't even try. So much for suddenly. From the look of her, I'm guessing there's about a whole cat's worth of hair in that terminal, probably overheating. Miss Sullivan claims her E601 was connected to her official network but never sent out any of her intramail. She also said there was a complete failing in the notification systems we set up for when purchased. Not sure what the issue is. She says her IT department checked the computer and wasn't sure why it was working, brought it back here threatening to sue. I guess it really screwed up some important meetings for her. P. Benson. Looks like Carmike sabotaged his computer before he quit. I don't know if it was personal or his last hurrah. I think I can see what he did here, but I don't want to make any promises. I recommend replacing this terminal with a new one so it's guaranteed to be uncompromised. Some unhappy employees. Crenshaw is back with his ancient terminal. It's at least 7 years old at this point, crashing when he tries to play Red Menace. S. Lee. Kavlin's going to have to cave and buy a new terminal. This old NX-12 is only good for writing up documents or playing text-based games at this point. He'd need more memory, which his terminal can't even support. Basically, all new insides or pick a brand new terminal. Take your pick. So, some fella who's attached to a far too old computer. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Disengage lock. There we are. We now have access to the safe. Plasma cartridge, 5.6mm rounds. Not really anything worth taking there. I see you, but I can't get to you. Alright. Purified water. Okay. That's out to the Commonwealth. So actually we won't. We'll if I do that I'll go outside. I don't want to go outside. Well, canisters. It's handy for later. Strange device. Well, we're not going to touch that just yet. We're going to check out this machine. Work order 09. RX6550 terminal crashes immediately on boot up. Suspect overheating. Entire console needs cleaning. Will reactivate once. Okay. So this is the machine they were talking about upstairs. It's full of hair. Terminal unit systems have been stopped. Yeah, there we go. So that's the machine we saw upstairs. Right, Ada, we need to go do this thing.
Scan this.
Who knows what dangers await us in the lair of the Mechanist? Let's find out. Whoa, that's a lot of doors. Stop the Mechanist.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
Kinda glad I wore my suit. Well, robots won't care about all this mess, so that's fair enough. Makes sense. Let's see what
No
we'll...
biosigns detected. Proceed.
Wow. They're obviously going through there. Okay. Ah, hello. Well, this is interesting. All sorts of stuff.
Jackson assured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for...
Three likenesses to ransom.
Sweet.
Could only be range, couldn't it there? Right. On Epsilon 6, security alert has been declared. All systems have been locked down. Secure your station and await further instructions. Decontamination arch control. Activate decontamination arches. Turret control. System diagnostic. deactivate it right now. Security door control. Close doors.
Quite some time.
Close doors, don't we?
Error. Electrical fault in sensor array. Sensors offline.
Oh, I shorted it out. Authorization policies. All personnel must pass through decontamination. All personnel must display a rank 22 security badge. Failure will result in immediate security lockup. Guests must present a signed letter of approval from General Rawlings, employee point of contact. All guests must display a guest badge with limited access. Guests must be accompanied at all times. Guests found unattended will be held for questioning. So what have we got here? Class 5 counter-espionage procedure. God Bennett. Gamma 9 security protocol. Coordinated escape attempt or hostile action by test subjects. Oh boy! Epsilon 6. Code conditioning protocol resulting in a mass uprising of robot staff. Alright. And Omega protocol. Confirm nuclear detonations. Wait, which one did it say we were under at the moment? Epsilon 6. So that's the robot uprising. Well, that's interesting. So I could have also unlocked that, or hacked the elevator access, but we'll just walk straight through the front door, because we roll like that. Yeah. Oops. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Come on. There we are.
Nice.
Yay, I bought. Isn't too exciting. Yeah, okay. Oh wait. Plasma cartridge, 50 cals. Where's your cap? Snub nose 44. More plasma. Fuse. Alright. That's just where to hide if you set off the Tesla, I guess. And now security gate. Just for the experience. There we are.
Got it.
Well,
The scourge of the Commonwealth has used my own technology against me. You may have gained access to my sanctum, but you'll need better skills than that to defeat me.
okay. Probably should have unequipped the Mesmetron, actually. That was a bit silly of me. I left the Mesmetron on. I should have switched that out for another upgrade. Can we be bothered doing that? Yeah, we probably better had, actually. Come on. Come on. We're going to go and replace that Mesmetron head because it's no use against robots. That was really stupid, actually. I should have thought of that. Dope.
Sweet.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. The first stupid mistake of the game. I left the Mesmatron head on when I was going up against robots. Should have known better. We want the Assaultron head or the Sentry head for range. I want the Assaultron head, actually. So a quick run to Grey Gardens to get our robot fixed up and equipped with the correct head. There, that seems like a good setup for fighting robots. Right, we fixed Ada. Let's go kick some ass. Some robotic ass.
I'm glad my intakes have a dust filter.
Alright, so now we haven't brought such stupid weapons choices.
Scan this. Nice.
Really? That was it? Nothing too exciting in here. Although oil is always handy.
Targets in range.
Lovely.
My apologies. Found the target again. Nice try.
Oh, you're up there.
That's the last of them.
That was a little hard to get a bead on. Well positioned, sir. Duct tape. Wonder glue. Yellow plate, not so exciting. Busted computer. Busted computer.
I suggest we
Busted
take as much as we
server.
can carry.
Junk bot. Ooh. Wonder if I can make these guys fight for me.
Nice.
Nice. Right, deactivate the turrets first of all. Critical event, please contact secure your protection control. Okay. Choose personality mode. Or law enforcement. Don't know why, if it makes any difference whatsoever. Just like it. No, they're hostile. Damn. I was hoping they'd be friendly. Never mind, eh? That's okay. Dickery. There, I'll hack you. Yeah, you can be mine. No, I've just...
Go check that out. Move here.
Whoa. See that jerk? Legendaries, you suck. Wasn't expecting that quite so viciously. Ah, did you get destroyed? Ada, that was a little over-aggressive. I did make him our friend. And you still killed him. Oh, well. Hey! Thank you for the raid, Dad. Ah! Go down. Gotcha. Yes, I'll have you, because you've got a flamethrower.
I'm pleased to see you again.
Yay, pet robot. I already have a pet robot, but now I have another pet robot. A little, short pet robot with the flamethrower. This is no bad thing. Thank you for the raid, dude. Much Nuka-Cola, just what we need. Nothing else to collect in here. Oh, why did I... Oh, I shouldn't have hacked you. You're all slow. Oh, well. Right, let's raid the production floor quickly. See if there's anything worth nick... Oh, a workbench. That's no use because we can't use it at the moment. But we'll remember that for later. A Mr. Handy model. Excellent. Finding a lot of these little models. Much appreciated, dude. Much appreciated. So, Chief Engineer's Terminal. Let's have a look. Maintenance issues. I'm good, man. I'm good. Figured I'd finished work tonight. I'm not working tomorrow, so I figured I'd do a little bit of streaming tonight on Fallout. Brain in a jar prototype. Ugh. According to this, the robo-brains are misinterpreting commands. Okay. Gruesome. Gruesome, gruesome, gruesome.
Lead engineer, Thomas Harkin. So far, we're tracking on schedule for the latest RoboBrain milestone.
Yeah, dude, I'm still working at EA.
Assured me that the active time between memory wipes has been greatly increased. Hopefully, that will hold true in our latest live testing. The senior engineers also informed me that their latest assembly line adjustments have been completed early. I can only hope that means due diligence was still paid, and we're not going to be looking at a total system breakdown again. Other than that, I'm still worried about...
It took some doing. It nearly didn't happen.
Right now, we've got more than
I have to say, it was very close. I had to go way up the ladder to get it signed off on. But no, I got there in the end. I'm quite pleased. Quite pleased. It's a very unique thing. I am very, very aware of how lucky I am to be able to do this. And it speaks to the generosity of quite a few individuals at the office and the American site that were willing to bend over backwards to make this happen. And the end result is I can work from home.
You're going to regret this.
Oh, hello. Which I needed to do for my wife's sake, because her illness is... Whoa, 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 whoa. Her illness has caused a few issues for us, not least of which is that the expense of living in Ireland went through the roof because her medical care was crazy. So, no, it was the perfect result, to be honest. I cannot complain. I ran out of ammo? Oh, there we go. Boom, baby. Telecommuting is not that common. It's funny, really, because it was supposed to be the next big thing, I remember, when I was doing my college. I see you. Over there. Custom robots. I don't know if this is helping. I'm just killing things. I'm just blowing up the bottles. But no, he's fine. I don't need to hack him again. He's already our friend. Right. I think we're about to head into robotic hell, so let's see what happens. I'm using the wrong gun. There we are. Troubleshooter. Ada, where are you? Good, you with me? I don't want that. I'll take the hard hand. What's all this? Oh, I missed. It's embarrassing. Right. Always need more duct tape. Ada, I love you, but you're in the way, sweetheart. Oh, okay, this is the production. Oh. Aha. I saw that coming. Down you go. Oh, well done, Ada. Thank you, sweetheart. You got your, She got her, Assaultron head beam off just in time there. Right. Don't think there's anything else for us down here. Well, I'll tell you. Give me a chance, woman. Robot woman. There we go. Anything of interest over here? Oil, but that's always handy. Have I come in a weird way? Have I sort of slipped past a way I'm supposed to go? I think I might have. Wonder glue, always good. Need that. Need that rather desperately. Right, what's in that? Okay, I've snuck through here, but what's in there? Anything? Oh no, it's just a dead end. Oh, well that sucks. I thought I'd found somewhere cool. No. Nope, nothing of interest. Right, up we go. I get the feeling I'm supposed to... Yeah, is it that one? Okay, so that's how you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to parkour your way across there. You're supposed to press the button. Come on, Ada. Are you following? And I don't know, this little yellow guy. I love him, but he's so slow. Oh, never mind. We'll keep him because he's cute. Here we go.
Use this.
I hope my sound balance is okay tonight. The game sound was very quiet yesterday when I was streaming, so I've pushed the game balance, the game volume up quite a bit. Let me know if you can hear the sounds of entertaining combat properly tonight. Have you? Ada, you're not supposed to be out there.
Here.
We appear to have lost Ada.
Use this.
Just run back a bit and see if we can get Ada to respawn, because it looks like she's fallen. Oh, that was a good thing I did. Looks like she's fallen down some scenery that she shouldn't have. Oop, missed. Are you back with us, Ada? No, but little dude is. Can't open this door, and now she's...
Open this.
Where? Great. Okay, so we've suffered a slight Bethesdaism here, as I like to call it.
Here.
Ada has fallen through the scenery, and because of this, I cannot progress, because without her, I cannot activate that button. So we're going to run back to the start of the area and hope that along the way she respawns. Will suck if she is trapped and doesn't come back through. Because then I will literally have to leave the area and come back just to get her to respawn. Hello, is that a battery? I'll have you. Oh. Whoa, dude, what are you doing back here? Why is your head moving? There, make sure you're dead. Some poor soul ended up all the way back here by the looks of it. Never mind. Right. Has she spawned with us? Yes, she's back. Thank goodness. Right. Wait a minute. Was there something I could loot there? I've been here. I've been there. Right, so now we have Ada back. We can actually continue the mission as long as she doesn't bug out again. Ada, come on.
Hey,
Come on.
see if he had anything worth taking.
If she's got stuck behind another piece of scenery, I am going to just laugh my head off. She has, hasn't she? Well, hopefully she catches up if I run this way. This little dude can keep up. Why can't Ada? It's not like she's quest essential or anything. Oh, Ada. She is. She's managed to get herself stuck.
Heads up.
Sorry, I can't get there right now.
Well, how did you get in there? Oh, woman.
Here.
I don't see a way to get to that.
Oh, of course you don't. Alright.
Open this.
Yay! She respawned. Okay. Bethesdaisms. When Bethesda does something that goes badly wrong. And never patches it, apparently. Whoopsie.
That's it.
I wonder what the inventor of the bobby pin would think of its new primary use in the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you.
Whoops, missed. Shut up. Precious, precious oil.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, I heard him. Go get him, Ada.
Found them, sir.
Oh, couple of them. Oh, you beauty. She hits like a truck. Oh, hello. Whoa, hello, sunshine. What's that all about? That's it, shredding his body parts so he can't fight properly. His head is gone. I should slow him down a little. There goes his leg, and he falls down and dies. Excellent! And he blows up, apparently. I thought only sentry bots did that. Maybe it's because he has... Oh, great, a bat. Just what I wanted. Maybe it's because he has a sentry droid chassis. Okay, I'm walking through a nuclear power plant. Not the best idea. Stimpack, Wonder Glue, Power... Oh, substation terminal. Let's have a look at this. What a waste. Okay, he's complaining. He has a cunning plan. Make a few bucks if I stick one of his cigarette machines down here. Yeah. Substation B. Snuck the machine into my substation just to have banks over at substation B. Start complaining about the smoke. At first I thought he was just jealous. Then he showed all the cards when he told me he's going to lodge a formal complaint with Delano if I don't make him happy. He doesn't care about the smoke. He just wants to cut the cigarette sales. Oh, of course. Finally got official approval to keep the cigarette machine in my substation. I'm pretty sure the free cartons that found their way onto the general's desk may have found something about it. Banks can't do a damn thing and he isn't getting a penny. Okay, so some internal arguing about making a bit of cash through a sneaky cigarette machine. Nothing really exciting. Literally nothing exciting back here. Alright. We keep moving on ever deeper into the Mechanist's lair, which is now for some reason full of water. And booze. Haha, you sneaky little thing, I nearly lost you. Oh. You don't deserve legs. Kneecapped. Right. Oh, duct tape, excellent. Can't use that. That's a dead end. I wonder what this activates. Oh, it's shut. It shut the door. Fair enough. I'm fairly certain this is a trap. And what do we do with traps?
Head over there.
We send Ada into them. God, what a mess. I see you hiding in there. Oh, mysterious stranger. Kind of overkill. He was already dead, but not gonna knock the stranger. Oh god, Bennett, would you? Oh, and you. Here Where's those? Why are you not? You're really useless, aren't you? I don't want to hurt him because he's friendly now. Tell you what though, I'm glad I came down here in power armor. Few too many of those assaultron beams to the head and you are pretty much vaporized. It is ridiculously powerful. Oh, come on. There we go. Right. Onwards. We must be getting close now. Huh. That's the friendly one. Don't want to hurt him. Nothing in there. Ooh. More Wonder Glue. And the Sacred Voltotech lunchbox.
Being non-organic, these rats won't affect me. You, that's a different story.
Oh, don't worry, Ada. I'm wearing 1.5 tons of power armor. I'm perfectly safe from a little bit of radiation. Please ignore the glowing hair and the slightly green skin. Trying to keep a very close eye out for these little robot models because there's supposed to be quite a few of them down here, and I think I've found 3 so far. I just want more. Oh, there we go.
Got it.
Aha!
Tony Delano facilities. Air filtration's on the fritz again. It's like a constant haze in here. I swear to God, if these people don't quit smoking, I'm gonna sue for health benefits. Yeah, like anyone here would allow that to happen. Anyway, I got McDaniel up there taking a look. But if that fan needs replacing again, I'm having Fadley fired. I don't care if he is some hotshots kid. He can't do this job. And I'm the one that's got to answer to Rawlings.
Oh dear, trouble in paradise. Repairs, loading dock, currently awaiting orders, assignment disposal completed, warning, yeah. Repair orders, request experiencing voice distortion, check speakers. No optic readings from center eye stock, needs replacement. Protectron eval needed, left leg lost in assembly accident. Okay. 500 foot of copper wire, 160 by 120 steel sheets, 8 high temperature air filters, 2 Robco Model E6 terminals. 200 autoclave bags, 2 sharp spins, 50 units of isopropyl alcohol. So we have mechanical stuff here, and this is medicinal. Somebody's doing biological, mechanical things down here, so probably something to do with the fact that they've got brains inside robots.
May be getting closer, but I will not falter. My robots will see to it that no further harm will come to the Commonwealth.
Your robots are insane, okay, and they're hurting people, and wow, that was a bounce and a half. Okay. Come on, Ada, on the bridge. Not overly concerned about the little guy. Yeah, he will spawn with us as we move further. Really? Alright. That's an awful long way around just to get back here. Duct tape! You often find that the hardest thing to acquire and the thing you need the most of is good old-fashioned adhesives.
Look alive.
How may I be of service?
You can get round here and stop spawning inside walls.
Use this.
Here we go. More darkness. Am I carrying too much stuff? Ada, come
Look
here.
alive.
What can I do for you?
Apparently I'm carrying too much junk, so I'm going to give it to you. There you are. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Take all my stuff. Especially the mods. They will come in so handy when I go back to build my giant robot army of doom. Which obviously I'm going to do.
Scan this.
Here we go. These are rather elaborate doors. I'd love to know how the Mechanist built these. They must have had a load of robots before they even got set up. Okay, this is a little different. What's this about? I want the folder, I want that. There we are. Haha, sneaky, got ya. Ooh. They're offloading another set of subjects to us. I don't know what these men and women did to deserve being sent here, but since they were transferred from civilian penitentiaries, I can only assume they're the worst that society has to offer. I don't think these people have any idea what's about to happen to them. One thing's for sure, these prisoners would have been better off at serving their time elsewhere. Well, that doesn't sound promising. I'm starting to hear rumours around the block I don't like. Esteban told me he overheard 2 of the eggheads saying the prisoners are having the brains cut out of their heads. I know the brass is running experiments on these inmates and they were pretty intense, but I didn't know they were literally cutting them open. I'm not sure how I feel about that. After all, I joined the military because I wanted to serve my country and protect my fellow Americans. I guess I'll keep it to myself for now. So obviously now we know where the robo-brains get their brains from. Criminals, which might explain why things aren't going very well. The rumours floating around the block are getting worse. One of the informants said the prisoners are talking about rioting. If the things that they're saying are true, that inmates are getting dissected and the parts used for robots, I almost can't say I blame them. Esteban said we should go right to Gamma 9, but I don't want to punish the panic button unless I absolutely have to. I've decided to take this to the top and meet with General Rawlings. Criminals or not, these experiments are wrong and they need to be stopped before it's too late. Well, we have a moral voice in the Fallout universe, and we all know what happens to moral voices in the Fallout universe. Broderick got reassigned out of the facility. I hear they have him scrubbing toilets at a listening post in Anchorage now. They put me in charge of the cell block and I initiated Gamma 9. After 2 days, the threat of rioting has ended and everything is back to normal. The brass gave me the go-ahead to start sending people back to the medical section, and everything is proceeding as planned. If we have any hope of beating the enemy at their own game, we need to get these robots online. Who cares what happens to a few lousy inmates? I told Broderick he needed to fall in line, but he wouldn't listen. Of all people, I would have expected him to understand that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Star Trek! So, now we know where they're getting the brains for the robo-brains. From prisoners, transferred from other facilities. And we also know that things were not going swimmingly. The prisoners had an idea of what was happening, and they didn't like it one bit. And a few of the staff didn't like it. Well, one of the staff so far didn't like it one bit either. Alrighty then. Well, this is disturbing. Well, look at that. We have a robo-brain control unit, and we have a feral ghoul strapped to a table. I think we can guess what happened here. Yeah, just making make sure he's dead.
If you find any spare parts, be sure to
Aha.
let me know.
We're just going to put a cap in your head to be sure. Yeah. So it looks like when the bombs dropped, some of the prisoners were stuck in their cells and were not released, presumably because of the security lockdown.
Sweet.
I'm not entirely sure how a prisoner had ammunition in his in his care, but we'll go with it. Obviously, any ghouls in here are going to be feral as hell. Viable blood sample for the proctor. That's fine. Well, this must have been a gruesome thing to see as a prisoner watching these things trolley backwards and forwards with other prisoners on the surgical bed with a brain because this is not this prisoner's brain, this is a control unit that is driving this bed up and down the lanes. Oh, you're killing off. Okay. Well, that's good of you. Allow me to help by taking him out, taking off his leg. We're just going to watch this hilarious little bit. There we go. Yeah, that was a little brutal. But finally, the junk bot with the flamethrower has done something. I mean, he hasn't actually been involved in any combat up until now. A subway token? Oh, I'm not even going to ask. Okay. Some of these ghouls obviously tried to break out because there's some... Oh, hello. I bet you're not... Yeah, I didn't think so. Not quite so freaky when they're trapped behind a cell door. There we go.
Sweet.
Bottle caps. Well, why would... Okay, someone explain to me why pre-war prisoners would give a rat's ass about bottle caps. That doesn't make any sense. Let me guess. Nah. Oh, you're a legendary. Go get him. Oof. Well done, Ada, with your Assaultron laser beam. There we go.
Yes.
Poisoner's pack. What the heck? Okay. That's an interesting piece of gear. We'll have that. And the bottle cap. Nothing else of value in here. No. Oh, you found another ghoul that's awake. Okay. Acid. What was that doing up here?
Nice.
I'm putting them out of their misery. This is a mission of mercy. I'm not being an absolute monster by letting them be cooked alive by my robots. Much. Well, these guys suck. Charge, feral ghouls. Oh, I'm so bad at picking locks. Come on. There we go.
Got it.
No. Oh, Wonder Glue. Well, that was worth doing just for the Wonder Glue alone. And a stim pack and the... Oh, the buff out too. Come in handy when I run out of strength later on. Nothing else of worth here. So, let's have a look-see. We can hit this button, or we can go up these stairs. Well, no, the button is going to take us somewhere big. Anything worthwhile up here? Oh no, this is just above. Oh wow, how depressing is this? You could watch the prisoners from above. How lovely. Hey guys, you're about to be turned into monsters. Lol. Protectron model, excellent. And another little dude. Cell door malfunction, please notify security and initiate lockdown protocol. Subject A22, gender male, convicted of serial killings in the DC area, not to be visited alone. Security personnel required for all interviews. A22 shows higher brain function but weak constitution. We've been giving him a high protein diet and started sessions of electrotherapy to treat his muscles. Shouldn't be long until his brain survival rate for the procedure is no longer at risk. Seriously, they were pumping these guys full of whatever it needed to survive the brain removal. Convicted for arson, burned down a courthouse, leaving 3 dead, only approach when sedated. Family medical history of dementia, brain health is likely to decline, recommended for termination. So they were just going to kill her. Another female, convicted for murder of a waitress, prone sudden outbursts of violence, recommends subject to be restrained at all times or sedated. Highly emotional, currently on a cocktail of antidepressants and anti-anxiety. Dr. Asselford is starting psychiatric sessions to further see if she's a good candidate. A 22-year-old woman. 32-year-old male, convicted of second-degree murder while under the influence of alcohol. Subject displays high intelligence and knowledge of tactics, slight signs of PTSD. Dr. Asselford to evaluate for treatment. So if they're successful at passing, they get their brain harvested. If they fail, they get killed. Female, ex-military, convicted of second-degree manslaughter, assault resulting in hospitalization and later death of the victim. Subject is highly intelligent and proved to be mentally sound. Approved for candidacy. Well, there you go. A list of people they were going to chop up and turn into robo-brain parts. This is kind of disturbing. Just going to put a round in you to make sure you're dead. Yep, you are. Good. Right, nothing else of interest up here. That's a real shame, and incredibly gross. And here is another ghoul, or what's left of a ghoul. Strapped to a cart with a robo-brain. The most disturbing part about this is the robo-brain seems to be still alive. Ugh. Decontamination stuff. Oh, and there's there's no brain in that one. Okay. And this appears to have knocked over, and ew. Looks like the brain fell out. That's one thing, that's one way of putting it. This is just disgusting. What the hell were they doing to people? Oh, they were taking out the brains, but how were they taking out the brains? That looks a little high impact to be for surgery. Brain extraction terminal. Yuck. Thanks to equipment failures, we're getting backed up in the department. The brain extractors were never made to operate at this capacity. They've been running around the clock for the last few weeks. We usually end up with a popped blade from slicing through a particularly tough skull, or the hydraulics in the pulling arm seize up when the spinal cord isn't fully severed and the brain is pulled too early. I hope that Ciroletti doesn't yell at us again. This really isn't our fault. Oh my goodness me. We all had a pretty good laugh around the extraction department today. Hansel tried mixing some fresh biogel with a little bit of grenadine and vodka and dared us all to drink it down. It turned out to be pretty good, kind of thick and sweet with just the right amount of kick. We came up with a little game to try and name the drink. A whole bunch of stupid ones came up, of course, but we finally settled on the Extractor Sunrise. Too bad we can't share with the other departments, but the biogel costs like $1,000 a pint, and I don't think Ciroletti would appreciate us drinking down her budget. Today was Halsty's birthday, so we made him a brain-shaped cake. Well, sort of. We actually just took one of the extracted brains and covered it in frosting. Oh, of course we didn't tell Halsty that. The look on his face when he bit down on the slice we gave him was pretty hilarious. It was a waste of a decent subject brain, but the prank was totally worth it. We really have some good times down here. I sincerely hope that they don't reassign anyone away from the department. These people are psychotic. Womack over in Seventation made an offhand comment that his job having to grab what was left of our test subjects and dispose of them in the furnace felt wrong. Then not a day later I was sharing lunch with some of the personnel from the assembly division and they asked me if pulling the brains from our test subjects' heads ever bothered me. I told them it didn't. I'm not sure why some of the people on this project are having problems with what we're doing. Maybe they should look for work somewhere else. So yeah, total psycho. Actually, was there an holotape? No, there wasn't. So, yeah, they've hired a bunch of psychopaths to remove the brains from people and stick them in robots, and they are complete loonies by it. Oh, look what we've found here. Well, aren't these just precious jars of goop with brains just floating in them? Yeah. Oop. Oh look! Hello little living brains in biogel that used to be people. Oh my goodness me. What a horrible, horrible fate. That's an extractor as well. So this, I have no idea how this procedure is supposed to work, to be honest. There seems to be a lot of weird science going on, and that's to put it mildly. Oh, oh, here we go.
Anise Ciroletti, Chief Scientist. This is the third time I've had to request more security. As thorough as our assembly procedures may be, there's a human factor to be considered. These are criminal and unstable minds. It can't be a scientist's job to ensure each test subject is properly sedated. I was promised military assistance and security, but we need more. I won't allow my crew to be endangered. As fascinating as it may be to integrate the human mind with robotics, sometimes I wish I never signed on to this project.
She's having second thoughts, but not because what she's doing is cruel, but because it's dangerous. Oh dear. So these are transcripts with planted brains. Ugh, clearing out the memories because they keep remembering their past lives. And the psychopath. Yes. Okay, so this just takes a more grotesque turn every time we find something about it. More brains in tubs. Really, really gruesome. upgrade examination devices to examine the brains in jars. Oh, hello. Full bodies that look like ghouls? What? Okay. That's a Deathclaw head. Who's been extracting Deathclaws? Radstag? Super Mutant? Wait a minute. This facility... That doesn't make any sense. This facility is supposed to be pre-war, right? And the mutants and Deathclaws didn't evolve until... Well, the mutants at least. I think, if I remember correctly, the Deathclaws were an experiment. A military experiment, so it's possible they could have existed pre-war. But super mutants were FEV virus, which was post-war. What is going on down here? Right. Let's keep moving. More brains in jars. Oh, hello. Oh, one of these jackasses.
Drop them.
This one appears to be guarding. Ow, 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 ow. That one appears to be guarding a furnace. Oh, depressing. How are we doing, Ada? We're clear? Stim pack, yeah, we'll have that. Dead people. More robo... Right, so this is the robo-brain controlling the cart going back up to get more prisoners. Hulk. Oh, just delightful. Look at that. Brains with spinal cords. Okay, so this robo-brain is controlling a heavy lifter. So the robo-brain is basically the CPU. It controls the action. Don't you dare. Ha! Falls and fool me twice. Go on, mysterious stranger. Well done, Ada. So this is basically a full production. I mean, these are the incinerators, obviously. This is where they cooked the rejects. Block. Block. Everything about this makes me feel ill. Someone hid some ammo down here. Love to know why. Yeah, that's where they burnt all the stuff they didn't want. And by stuff, I mean bits of people. Oh, darn it, the American military sucks. Obviously, in the Fallout universe, this is... And you're not much use. You really aren't being much help.
Hey.
I'll take care of it.
Let's go.
Hey.
Certainly. Please take your components, sir.
Well, thank you for my hot plate and telephone and kickball, and I didn't really want that. Right. Going now. This way. View batch status. Batch 1. Decommissioned. Simulation passed. Completed. Initial assembly of robo-brain units. Batch 2. Decommissioned. Pass. Hardware updates and modifications to improve energy efficiency. Updates to preservation fluid to maintain longevity shown in batch 1. Stimulation, extraction, analysis, insertion in progress. Updated visual cortex connections for higher recognition, hoping to remedy failings of batch 3 where motor skills and spatial awareness were extremely poor. Batch 5, past extraction in progress. Updates to hardware and software to allow for smoother communication between brain and CPU. Addition of tactical combat capabilities. So they got as far as Batch 5 before things went wrong. This whole process is gross from start to finish. These are robo-brain chassis without brains. Ah dear. And there are the brains waiting to be fixed to their chassis. God and Bennett, this is gruesome. I'll have that battery. Anything new and shiny in here for me to steal? No. Okay. Don't know why I took a cooking pot of all things.
Hey,
No problem.
check it out.
No problem.
I'm making a save here because when we do finally encounter the Mechanist, there's a couple of different ways we can take the conversation. If I make a save here, I can go back and try out the different routines.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
Mechanist, this needs to stop.
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
He's bonkers. Well, I didn't get to take that one over because it died before I could hack it.
Sparks, some backup.
I'll have you instead. Here we are. Fine. Down you go. Ow! You were supposed to be on my side. Oh, little ones. Okay, die. Oh, you beggar off, you little irritating beggars. The little ones are more annoying than the big ones. Okay, so they're all rigged to self-destruct. That's why I'm getting outbucked. Thumphead.
Impressive. But I think you failed to grasp the full reality of your situation. Look around you. This entire facility is at my command. For every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Struggle all you want. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
Warning. Power generation capacity exceeded. Now drawing reserve power.
Sparks! I'll deal with you myself. Come, my robots. Destroy him. Prepare to drop on my mark.
What the? Oh, there you are. Hey, he's throwing grenades. Ow.
Activate the Tesla coil.
So I need to lock on though. Yeah. Get a bit of range on that guy.
Reserve power at 82%.
Shut that thing off.
There, lie down. Give me a chance to revive Ada.
Back around.
Go down, you little beggar. There we go.
Reserve power at 58%.
I'm so glad I have a troubleshooting rifle, or this would be so much more difficult.
Three people break the electromagnets, and the sparks in the man.
Ada, what are you actually fancying?
Delay.
Reserve power at 34%.
Stop bombing me!
Is imminent.
Damn it, Sparks. Throw everything at him. Everything. Initiate power transfer. Now.
Now, where's my pulse grenades? I have a feeling we're going to need them. need it. Help me out here. That's not hitting. Give me a line of fire. There we go. Ooh, that worked. Oh, you little jerks again. I haven't. Where? Oh, he's there.
Sparks, get the power back on. Emergency power then. This is a Dover Scourge. I will not rest until I see the Commonwealth free of you.
I'm not a villain. I just want you to hear me out. Face to face.
Very well. I will hear you out. But only for the sake of the Commonwealth. Sparks, with me.
Woo, there's a lot of scrap. At least from the bodies that didn't completely and utterly obliterate.
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
There's no radiation here. Yep, right, we'll save it here. Because I actually should have created a save here. I don't want to do that fight all over again.
Let us discuss this amicably.
Who are you? Don't you think it's time you ditched that mask?
You're right.
I'm Isabel Cruz. The Mechanist was just an easy way for me to help the Commonwealth. But all my technical knowledge and all of these resources, and I still failed. How does the Commonwealth have any hope against people like you?
You think I'm the enemy here? I may have busted up your robots, but they're just machines. And they're killing real people out there.
They have taken innocent lives. My friends, they were simple traitors, all dead at the hands of your robots.
Only people that threaten the safety of the Commonwealth. They'd never harm an innocent person. The robots are programmed to protect. Their subroutines are clean. Observe, evaluate, and react accordingly. The testing was thorough. I ran every scenario, all passed.
How can you not know what they're doing? You must have some way of watching them.
My bots have never violated their protocol. Their data dumps only show the elimination of hostile encounters.
They're misinterpreting orders. Your own robo-brain said as much. They're saving people by killing them.
No, I don't believe you. They can't alter their programming. They're programmed to save people, not kill them.
Stop looking at the damn numbers and start taking a good hard look at the Commonwealth.
If you saw them in action, you'd instantly see how wrong you are.
I need to think. You have to believe, with the number of precautions I took, anyone would have concluded it was safe.
Open your eyes. Those robots are killing innocent people.
Innocent people? No. I don't believe you. They can't alter their programming. They're programmed to save people, not kill them.
Think about it. There's probably a reason these robots weren't in mass production.
The introduction of a human brain creates too many unknown variables. You can't claim to know them all.
I took all the necessary precautions. Innocent lives should never be taken. And the data. They were always reporting hostiles killed and lives saved. No, it's the logic. It's there. I can see it now. I was hoping it was the robo-brains, an issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed.
The robo-brains require memory wipes?
Yes. The human brain has a way of rewiring itself. If not properly maintained, it can corrupt.
Is that even ethical? Not only are you using human brains, but you're wiping them too?
Why waste a resource that someone died for? Yes, it's a skewed outlook, but it gives that life meaning. Potentially. Over 200 years in preservation may have made them more susceptible to corruption.
Corrupt. That's the understatement of the year. They're killing machines.
I take every precaution. The risk is minimal.
Well, your technicality cost a lot of innocent people their lives.
Judging from the numbers in the data dump, if even a small percentage are innocents, I wanted to help the Commonwealth. And robots are all I know. I found this place and figured I could finally do my part. I accept full responsibility. I can't take back what I've done, or even atone for it. But this doesn't have to end in violence.
Tell me, why the mask? What's with the Mechanist?
He says wearing a full plate of robo armor.
The Mechanist gave me a way to put
Power armor.
myself out there without really being out there at all. But you're kind of keeping me in suspense here. I can turn this around. I just need a chance.
I'm not here to kill you. Only to get you and your robots to stand down.
Done. Consider it done. And you won't regret this. I promise. None of the Commonwealth will. Here, take this. It's the password to the mainframe. You can use it to shut down the security protocols. I'd rather this place be in your hands now.
Alright, so we get to turn everything off.
You don't leave anything useful behind.
But first of all, we really should look for anything valuable out here. That thing needs to turn off. That's bright. So apparently if you kill them mid-explosion, they do the weird permanent glow thing, which just a graphical glitch, but oof, it hurts. Right. Anything upstairs? Did I killed a few up here. I know I did. Yes. Give me all your pieces. I want all the scrap. Alright. Boom! Power armor's awesome. And you'd be Sparks, huh? Poor Sparks. Right. Whoa, look at these guys. Wow, okay. That's not... Oh, okay, so they're basically controlling the facility. Hoo-wee. Except that one. His brain fell out. So some of them get blown up when the power supply short circuits, which is a bit gruesome. Facility is now under my control. Can't use the assembly line. Unable to initialize the max lock security door control interface module. So I can't actually do anything. But everything's back up and running, and the robo brains are at work. Ticka, 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 ticka. Gross.
Heads up.
Quite a few impressive devices around here.
Ada.
Your return is a relief. I trust the outcome was what you wanted.
Would you be disappointed to hear that I let her live?
I do have conflicting outlooks if that is the case. But I trust your judgment. If she lives, she does so with the guilt of what she's done.
The Commonwealth is safe. It doesn't have to fear the Mechanist any longer.
A successful mission, then. Did she reveal her motives and reasoning?
She was fooled by her own logic. She really thought she was saving people.
A biological wild card. The unknowns are vast. She had to know the risk she was taking by creating them. Many good people endured suffering and death because of the Mechanist. It's a shame a mind as brilliant as hers allowed such atrocities to be committed.
She had good intentions. She was simply misled.
Even good intentions need checks and balances. Still, I now know that the death of my friends has brought about a safer Commonwealth. Had the Mechanist robots remained unchecked, I'm certain that damage would have been extensive, halting, if not reversing, any progress that has been made here. With this knowledge, I am finally registering feelings of satisfaction and accomplishment, and I have you to thank for it.
All robot mods unlocked.
Hi.
Hey, just one more thing, if you have a minute.
What's up?
Just a quick thing. I just wanted to say I'm really happy, thankful that you've let me stick around here. And in order to show you that I'm done with the past, I want you to have this as a sort of promise, I guess. It's the Mechanist suit I made. No. It's part of a past I don't want to dwell on. It's time I move on. There's one more thing. A much bigger thing. There are still robots out there. Lots of them. My communications are down, and I can't call them back. But I can tell you where they are, if you're interested.
Seriously? How many robots are out there?
Quite a few. There's a lot of ground to cover on the Commonwealth, so there's kind of a whole bunch out there.
Actually, I'd like to trade a few things.
Oh, okay. Maybe later then, right? Here's what I have.
And now you can use her as a trader. And she trades bits. Bits and bobs. So nothing too exciting, although she does have our beloved duct tape and some awesome shipments. These are ceramic circuitry, copper, fiber optics, God bless her. Some really handy stuff, actually. So we'll just take that off her for now. Now, we have basically... this is now our piece of territory. So first things first. Voila! We can now build here. I can't remember where the workshop is. Oh, it's there. There it is. Right. Ada, give me all that junk you were carrying,
Yes,
Chuckles.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Take that one.
Find
There we are.
anything useful?
Yes, I found plenty that's useful. Oh, don't crash. Don't crash. Phew! There we are. Deposit all that. Now, hopefully we can build a robot bench because we need... Oh, not quite. Fiberglass and plastic. Well, we can go buy some from her in a minute. What we need to do... First things first, let's repair this power source. There we are. And we want to build, if we can... a robo dismantler. There it is, robot disassembler. Bingo. Drop you there and attach you to some power. Woo. Oh, it needs a bit more power. We got more power? Yes, we can build more power. There we are. Why is that not? There we go. Ah, because the spotlights use a point of power and all. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, we're going to replace this with a nuclear power plant later anyway, so just temporarily for now we'll use... there we go, right. Now we need a feeder conveyor, which is the... there. That side? There it is. And then we need a component extractor, which I believe might actually be here, yes. And this will conveyor storage, conveyor workshop storage. There we are. That will drop things straight into the that will drop any broken down items straight into the workshop. Now the reason we do this is because this modified robot disassembler actually produces more materials from the remains. There it goes, off it goes. Chunder, chunder, chunder. You get modules, you get more materials. It's really, really handy to have. Now, oddly, these little guys weigh more than the standard robots and are a bit of a pain to get to the disassembler. But you can see the various bits and pieces coming out there. Lovely. Do you know what? We're actually going to remove this and build a proper conveyor belt, because it'll actually be easier to get these guys onto a standard conveyor belt than to drag them upwards to that vertical one. There we go. Come on. Up you come. Don't ask me why the iBots are so heavy. I really don't know. They're the only one that is that difficult to move. I can't move him, he's too heavy. But I mean, the ones with the sentry bodies are just, no, you won't move those at all. But everything else you can, if you can pick it up. Oops, didn't mean to get out my armor. If you can pick it up, you can trash it. If you can trash it, you can get a much larger amount of components from it with the robot disassembler. Any more around here? There are little ones. Or am I going to now have to start cleaning up the... I'm going to have to start cleaning up the iBots. Ew, poopy. Oh, you can go over the edge because I'll pick you up downstairs. You're all the same. Too heavy. Ah! Stop getting out of my armor. Still too heavy. Right, I'm just going to stay out of my armor because that's annoying. Is it too heavy? Yeah, too heavy to carry. Right. This one's going to be too heavy because it's a sentry. Yeah, it's a sentry. Oh, but I can loot it. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. A minute. It's one of those incidents where the cleanup takes longer than the actual combat. And I wish I knew why the... seriously, the iBots are the worst to move. They are so heavy. But you know what? They break down, so it's all good. iBot apparently doesn't want to go in. Legs of doom. Oh, I did go in the end, anyway. In you go, sucker. No, okay. Oh, come on. There we are. Lovely, lovely components. Right, next. Start moving some of these iBots. Oh, now, can we? Can't do that well in power armor. Oh, yeah, of course. I know I can't pick you up, but I can get you. Mr. Overly Shiny Suicidal iBot. See, I don't remember these guys exploding from the last time I played this, but obviously they do. So, that was a nasty surprise and got me down to low health in a couple of instances because I just wasn't expecting them to explode like that. Shiny ball of doom! Can I pick you up? Yes, good. Oh well. Come on, iBot. There you go. Get in there. Ow, my eyes. Right, we'll just leave that there. That will go in a minute when it finally figures out what it's trying to do. Next, iBot. Anyway, so there we go. We have completed the Mechanist storyline and taken the Mechanist's lair. Now, what we do at this point is we move all the robots I've built that are serving as couriers to the Mechanist's lair, and you use the Mechanist's lair as your center of operations for all of your provisioners, because you can't there's no water here, so you can't put any water pumps down. You can't produce water for settlers. As a result, your only real option here is to make it a fully robotic settlement, which is what I intend to do. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here, as you can see. But again, you can send a person, settlers here. It's just they're always going to complain about lack of water. I think I saw somewhere there is a mod out there that you can use to add a water pump patch to the game in the Mechanist's lair. I haven't used it before. I may use it because I've always felt it was a real shame that you couldn't have settlers happy here. I mean, it's a lovely little underground place. It's no weirder than the vault Vault AD8. So it doesn't make a lot of sense that you can't do anything here. So I may cheat. I may download that mod and add a water module. That's debris. I get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of the verticals if I can avoid it. The actual columns and pillars. So there we go. That's that. Scrap all that. Scrap all that. Scrap all that. Can't scrap it. So I'll do some work on this, and we shall come back at a later date to get everyone caught up on what I've done with the Mechanist's lair. But for now, I think I will call the stream. Viewer numbers have dropped back down again since the fight finished, so obviously no one's interested in watching me build out the Mechanist's lair. So thank you for those of you who stopped by to watch. It was lovely having you, and I hope to see you again in the future. But for the time being, this is Commander Gill signing off, and I will hopefully see you again soon. So good night and goodbye for now.